Piston lock located in the center of the ferrule that holds the blade shut when you fire it. These are $99 a pack, regardless of which type of pack, whether it's for compound or crossbow, steel, aluminum, or titanium, all the same price. So for my money, I'd probably buy the titaniums. But what do you think? Comment down below. Any creative intros on the Speed Broadhead? Should I go whizzing by the fucking camera? Hello and welcome back to the YouTube channel. MFJJ here at podiumarcher.com, looking at the new Speed Broadheads. Wow. Apparently, they're really fast. Now, I believe the reason or the terminology for the name Speed is because you can fire this broadhead at any speed, no matter what, because it has a piston lock located in the center of the ferrule that holds the blade shut when you fire it. So you can put this through a crossbow, compound bow, whatever, it doesn't matter velocity-wise. It will not open. Yet it also remains a very small amount of pressure to open the blades. So I'm going to read you some stats here from the back, just to give you a little bit of what they claim. 100% satisfaction or your money back guaranteed. Center of gravity is outside the pivot point of the blades, forcing the blades to stay closed as speed increases. Hence the name Speed. Speed reactive technology. Easiest, most reliable mechanical broadhead ever designed. Well, that's something hard to prove. Piston lock located in the center of the ferrule, locks blades in place with no collars or bands and allows the blades to 100% deploy with 80% less force on impact. I would love to know what they're comparing it to. So they make 4 different models of these. The one I'm holding in front of you right now is the 100 grain cross-cut aluminum. It's made out of 7068 aluminum ferrule, strongest aluminum on the market. Cross-cut tip, increased cut with 0.38 steel leading edge. Precision accuracy, maximum flight dynamics for consistent repeatable accuracy. 0.039 steel blades, increased resistance to fracture and breakage. Surgically sharp. Sharpest blades on the market, 50% sharper than other broadheads. That one's a tough one. There's a lot of sharp stuff out there, so that'd be an interesting one to prove. Piston lock, repeatable, no collars, no bands, 2-inch cut, rear deploying style broadhead. Has a patent pending on it, and caution extremely sharp. Are based in Wisconsin, made in China. So we have the 100 grain cross cut. We have the 100 grain titanium. Ooh, yay, titanium. We like titanium. Titanium likes us. Strongest grade 5 titanium with PVD coating. Chisel tip. Precision machine for maximum flight stability. Everything else says the same. One-piece ferrule here as well. No bolt-in parts. The 125 grain steel crossbow. Comment down below on if you wish they made a 125 grain not crossbow version, even though it really wouldn't be any different. But whenever you guys see this little label right here, you freak out. Same ferrule cut and everything. It's just the steel version of it. And then the crossbow 100 grain titanium. Which the only difference between these two is this base piece right here. This has a different collar on it to neck out to an 11/32 diameter arrow, because that's how big a crossbow bolt is in diameter. It's the only difference. Outside of that, identical everything else, and it says crossbow. So what we're going to do is open these up, weigh them, and see how straight they are. These should be available on the website. If your local shop is carrying these, please go check them out. They need you, you need them. Please don't buy it from me, buy it from them. However, I don't think these are going to be widely available until next year, so you might have a hard time tracking them down at your local shop. If that's the case, podiumarcher.com for all those archery needs. $99 and up is free shipping, and coupon code MFJJ might save you a little money. These are $99 for the record, so free shipping straight out the gate. Let's measure a couple and not cut myself on my dull broadhead. Yeah, whatever. Dull knife, dull broadhead, same. Potato. Okay, so package number 1 is the 100 grain titaniums. One I would personally probably consider, although that cross-cut aluminum really has me thinking. I know I've been very anti-aluminum ferrule, but I do like a hybrid style broadhead, and that is a hybrid style broadhead. So no O-rings, no nothing. Bring these back up, push them shut. They closed really easily, and there's a little piston in here that fires. When you fire your bow, it holds the blade shut. So very easy to reopen and deploy on a 2-inch cut. Now, there's a lot of questionnaire back and forth on what is sharper and what cuts better, a straight blade or a curved blade. Comment down below on what you think. Can you see a 0.0?
Yes.
Okay. 99.7.
Can you just show it to us?
100.56. I'll put it back on there. There you go. There's your. Now it says 99.7. There you go. 100.0. So plus or minus a half a grain on this particular pack. Let's screw them on an arrow and see how straight they are. Okay, that one looks perfect. That one spins perfect too. So those are good. That one was off a little bit, but it wasn't drastic. I imagine it would probably fly okay, but that one was not quite as perfect as the other two. Let's try another pack. 100 grain cross-cut aluminums. What, bow differences? Yeah, I think that's a silly way to talk about it. I mean, everybody who shoots a crossbow knows it's a crossbow. I don't know where we're trying to call it a horizontal bow and a vertical bow. Either you use a traditional bow, a modern compound, or a crossbow. It's not vertical and horizontal. I kind of feel like it's him, her. Like, are we using pronouns now?
Yes.
Are we actually using pronouns in archery? No. It's a crossbow. Okay? Call it a crossbow. Okay. Here we go. That spins good. That's nice and straight. I like that. This whole broadhead's intriguing. I just need to be careful not cut myself because I'd like this lead cut here. It's pretty cool. Plus the other one being all titanium. You know how I feel about that. Tiny bit of movement, but very, very little. Should still fly fine, I'd assume. Let's see what they weigh out at. Once again, about plus or minus a half a grain. I imagine if you weigh out most broadheads, that's probably what you're going to find. Comment down below what you think of these broadheads and these designs. I do like the intrigue design, and I do like broadheads in the mechanical era that are figuring out how to not have a part you have to replace or something that holds it that's a gasket or an O-ring or a clip or anything like that. I do like the fact that there's something outside of that. These are $99 a pack, regardless of which type of pack, whether it's for compound or crossbow, steel, aluminum, or titanium, all the same price. So for my money, I'd probably buy the titaniums. But what do you think? Comment down below. These should be available on the website. If your local shop is carrying these, please go check them out. They need you, you need them. Please don't buy it from me, buy it from them. However, I don't think these are going to be widely available until next year, so you might have a hard time tracking them down at your local shop. If that's the case, podiumarcher.com for all those archery needs. $99 and up is free shipping, and coupon code MFJJ might save you a little money. These are $99 for the record, so free shipping straight out the gate. Let's measure a couple.